Hello and welcome to episode 22 of our Let's Play the Banner Saga. We just left Grunda. A few of the weavers have been smiling more than usual lately, and now you know why. Aleo leads children out from behind a cart in new costumes. Some have horns on their headbands, while one red-headed girl wears a green cloak, like yours. A boy wearing a red cloak is carrying an axe. The entire caravan gathers around to watch the performance. The young actors stand behind a short wall and discuss an approaching dredge army. As a black cloud rolls across the ground in front of the actors, a young man in red armor stands up and shouts, "Bellower!" This is a reenactment of the Battle of Borsgard. Continue watching. A dark-haired girl holding a spear says, "We'll get no help from the governor. We're on our own." A few people in the crowd laugh while Rugger stares at the scout. Young Rook, Aled and Varl run towards the fierce Bellower, attacking and being repelled. Finally the girl dressed as Juno hands Rook a silver arrow. Rook hugs Aled and shoots the arrow. Bellower roars. Bellower grabs Rook by the throat and growls. You sense heads in the crowds turning towards you, when Eleo and a weaver suddenly snap the caravan's banner in front of the scene like a curtain. As the banner lowers, the young version of you cradles the boy, dressed as your father. The other actors stand in a semicircle around you and begin singing a familiar tune. The crowd joins in and impromptu line forms when everyone walking by to lay a hand on your shoulder. Game trail, one of a few gathered hunters says, looking at the beaten path of grass. No telling what we might find down it, but we'll find some stomachs. Let the hunters hunt. A strong part of you yearns to join them, but there are other tasks to attend to, including discussions with Hagen about the roles of Varl and humans in the caravan. 2 hours later you hear the hunters returned with a decent sized boar. One hunter was also injured but will recover. Ahead, the caravan comes to an immediate halt. That's the second fan shoe this bloody beast has thrown in a day. The ox tender curses. It will take some time to see to the ox, so you call for camp. While most of the clansmen sleep or lose themselves in drink, Juno requests a moment to speak with you alone. I'm impressed so far, Alet. You've managed to keep your composure through tough situations. Thank you. Not to pain you with further comparison, but you remind me of your father at the Godstone of Stravs. Determined. What actually happened there? Your father faced down his fears, walking through thousands of dredge to obtain the only weapon that could bring down Bellower. That's incredible and frightening. I don't know if I could do something like that. The Valka gives you a maternal smile. Neither did he. Juno patiently awaits your reply. Tell me his death meant something. I can't do that. Rook's death was unfortunate, but his life was very important. The people he brought here from Skogger, including you, and all the others along the way, are being forged into what the future will require. The previous era of peace is over, and the one of survival has begun. Arboring may be the best shelter for the coming storm, but the people there are soft, too dependent on a society that will no longer exist. Because of the dredge? Partially, but most because of a coming darkness that is pushing to the dredge. You keep talking about darkness, but no one has ever seen it. You've seen the signs of its coming, dredge in numbers, the land breaking apart. It's a force unlike any other. I wish I could say more, but even the Mender Council is ignorant to this. Before you go, there is one thing I must address with you, the serpent. The chasm at Ormsdalr and the tremors in the ground concern me a great deal. Yeah, me too. Should that incredible creature ever resurface, do not attempt to stop it. It would take power unseen in ages to affect the serpent. If you see it, run. Her words chill you as you find yourself nodding to her command. Scout reports subtle movements around you. We're being followed, studied maybe, she says. Can't tell how many. It's like they disappear if you look directly at them. Grab some fighters to join in on a patrol. You decide to take the offensive and gather some fighters. As the caravan continues forward, your small group makes several laps, checking rock outcroppings and clumps of tree. While you find nothing, you cannot shake the feeling the scout is right. Normal morale, okay. You notice the archer Nid because she is standing perfectly still, looking out in the distance. Let me guess, you see more grass? When she turns to you, she is not smiling. Dredge, she says quietly. How is that possible? You ask, knowing better than to doubt her sight. I thought we lost them at the chasm. You can make out a dust cloud on the horizon, which means they can make out the one produced by the carrier, and it's heading the same direction as you, towards Lundar. The Valkyr walks to your side and says, I was afraid of this. The cracks in the ground along the Eastway Road. It's like that damn crevice at Sigerholm all over, Haken says. The dredge were just pouring out of it. Does that mean they could, Juno finishes your question, appear almost anywhere? Yes. But let's not panic the caravan, just keep moving. There's Lundar.
Lundar, the archer's haven, home to the finest fletchers in the world, though it appears beset with war.
Orsborn, why are they attacking? Looks like dredge are hitting the town too. So, Sweat, this is bad, Haken says. Lunda is fighting on two fronts and barely holding it together. Haken's been warring over long before you were even ever born. His worried look is unsettling. I always heard the Horseborn had trouble with walls, since they usually fight in open fields, he says. Euban's the only one old enough to actually know, but it doesn't really matter, because those walls will barely slow the dredge. And if those dredge flatten this town, we're defenseless out on the plains, Ira says. But watch, but what are the Horseborn after? All eyes turn to Roig, Deirdre, and Scathatch. The three Horseborn in your caravan are pointing and talking excitedly in their own language. Deirdre nods towards Roig, tossing her head and baring her teeth. You are surprised by the look of savage fury on their faces as the couple takes off without warning, charging the attacking Horseborn. While Scathatch remains behind, he clearly wants to join them, but he awaits your decision. They could die on their own, Oddleif shouts, not hesitating to follow Roig and Deirdre. Iris sighs. She lost her mind over these new members of the clan. Might lose her life for it too. He looks at you. We could find Dredge or Horseborn, or split up and fight both if you're feeling suicidal. If we're splitting up, my Varl are hitting the dredge, Haken says. We're good at that. Ingvar can do what he wants. He always has. You consider your options. Let's stop the Horseborn and deal with the dredge later. Defend the town from the dredge. Scathatch, why did they take off like that? Scathatch binds his lips and flips his mane left and right. Return fight. He is either nervous or hiding something, or cannot find the right words. Haken spits. We don't have time to figure out his stumps and tails whippings. Alright, let's split up. Fucking hell. The governor steps to your side. Let splitting your forces at a time like this, well, it's a childish mistake. Yeah, I guess. Alright, let's rethink. Let's defend the town from the dredge. Oddleif will have to handle herself out there, you shout. We have to stop the dredge here. Haken leads the violent fighters through the breach in the wall and towards the heaviest fighting. There are more of them than trained fighters with you, but smart tactics could still win this fight. Many of your clansmen will die unless you are victorious. Listen to me, Governor Ruga says. My man Dagger can get behind these dredge and make short work of them, but he'll need some help. Prince Ludin overhears him and says, I'll go. I've been sheltered long enough. He is not the kind of king I want to be. You look at Haken, who just shrugs. Alright, Dagger and Ludin from behind. The silent, helmeted bodyguard quickly appears and looks at Ludin. He slowly turns towards the governor and nods. Send them out. Consider this my thank you should something happen out there. Ludin says while handing you a bangle. Thank you for what, you ask. For inspiring me, the prince says, and for putting up with me. I've heard I'm not the easiest to be around. He gives you a brief smile before leaving with Dagger. Whoa, level 8. Hilder's bangle. A serpentine decoration which kept its original owner alive for far too long. Divert on, 20 dodge strength, 1 strength resist, and 1 arm. What's so good about this? Well, anyway, we don't have anyone at level 8 anyway, so. To strength. Right. I'm still not comfortable at using the archers. Alright, this looks like a lot of guys. We have one big hitter, 2. The others are a couple of melee. And 3 ranged, okay. I'm gonna have to let them come to us first though. Because I don't think we can reach that far. So who do you want to tackle first? I guess we want them to come over here, then most of them have to travel far. So we'll put ourselves here maybe. I was wondering where Ivor was. Damn it. There we go. I have no idea what I'm doing, so looks good. Can move up to here. But we don't really want to do that, do we? Just want them to come to us. So he can come closer. Let's get him over here maybe. I was expecting them to be able to move further, but okay. Well, that sucks. Then I think we're just going to retreat. We could jump in and this is gonna hurt them quite badly actually. He can come close. Can we can move over there? No, we can't. Oh, damn it. So if we move here and we will get attacked by that one. So I think I'm just gonna rest. Okay. That kind of changes things, I guess. And we could move in over here. That thing is gonna explode before I think Ira gets a chance. Thundering impact. Added strength and armor damage to target and adjacent enemies. Aha, okay. So rank 3 is 100% hit, strength damage +1, break damage. To break added to heavy impact. Alright, let's see what this does. $11 and break damage as well. Was that better than... because it was better than 10. Alright, so you... what can we do? You can't... oh, you can't do any range damage. Trample, what's that again? Trample, charge. Oh, depending on how many tiles you walk. Then one strength per... charge enemy for strength damage. Then one strength per tile traveled. So the most you can do is 4 then, alright. If we move him in over here, that's pretty safe. But then we can't do anything with Ivor. I need this to be free for Ivor. If I move in over there, then we're gonna set ourselves open to this guys, which isn't too good. I guess that's our only option. So we can hit for 5. Trample. Target concussed. Alright, let's see what it does. Oh, we can't use that. Can only use it on that one. That's not good. So let's just hit this guy for 5. And then we can move away. Okay. Nobody lost armor yet, right? I don't think so. So we could do the lightning thing maybe. Let's get you closer. Lightning, mint, and what's the other? Troll stones. Oh yeah. Well, now I think we should use the lightning because we can. If we use up too much willpower, then we can't heal that much, so we have to be careful. Now we can heal for 7. If we use 3 willpower, we're gonna go down to 11, so we can only heal for 5. So maybe we'll go down to 12. That was pretty good. Alright, Ivor. Unfortunately, now Ivor is completely locked in. Okay. I'm not sure if this is a safe spot or not. Alright, what can we do? We can go here, go Tempest, Bananas, skill 2. That sounds good. This one is already hurt, so, and it's gonna travel through their group a little bit, I guess. This one is gonna die as well. Three for the price of 1. Okay. Can't really see where the other one is. I'm guessing on the other tile here. No. Not ideal. Hang on. The hell? Ah, we can fight. Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna fight him or something. kill this guy. What can we do? We can charge this guy. Okay, Ivor is out of the question anyway. But we could hit Scat Hatch, rather. The trample thing is 5, right? No, 4 even. 4. So let's move here, and then we trample to see what that does. Barely anything. 5 damage, that's not really all that interesting. Can we hit again? No, we can't just move. Let's just move. Alright, I'm gonna hit Mogger as well if I do lightning. I guess we're doing it right. Do we? Who's next? Ivory. And Gunnulf. Alright, I guess we're doing it. What? Where did he throw it? I can't even see where it is. Let's dive in. Run through. What is that? 3 tiles, 2 break on each tile, then normal string damage to the target. Oh, that's probably not a good idea. Let's get you out of there. Oh, that's convenient. think he's dead. Now the question is, did we lose Oddleaf and the other ones? The Horseborn wasn't that useful as I thought it would be. Your army shatters the last of the armored foes as you see Dagger walking to Raga alone. Wait, you say, where's Ludin? Dagger points past the wall and slowly shakes his head before lowering it. A few fighters confirm the prince's body is surrounded by dead dredge. I doubt I even have to say it, Higgins grunts. But the prince dead is going to cause a problem in Arborang. I should have stopped him from going out there. It was under my watch. There is nothing you can say, but you can keep an eye on Rugga and Dagger. It's now over, Higgins says. The dredge were only part of this war. He motions to something behind you. You turn and see Oddleif supported by a bloody rogue and limping Deirdre. All three stagger towards you. It was stupid of me, I know, she said. The villager helped where they could, but Horseborn are so quick. She drops to her knees in fatigue. Look at all the destruction around you, the loss of life, and try to find some meaning to it. Even before your breathing slows, an older man runs up to you, shouting, "They kicked their way through! The mangy, hoofed monsters are in our own town!" "The Horseborn, you ask? Call them what you want," the man shouts. "But they are everywhere. They're hitting the homes, the market, even those rich folk hiding out in the Great Hall." He spits at the last mention. "After the last fight, we should stay together," Mogul says. "We'll only be able to save one of those places, but that's better than nothing." You understand his caution and realize you can't be everywhere at once, but you might be able to save two places with two separate groups. Before you respond, the old townsman says, "The houses are full of families, and all our supplies are near the market, but I beg you to save the families. They're the heart of Lundar." Consider what to do. Alright, I'm gonna split up this time. The Vrall shakes his head. "I hope you've been training," he says. "Our strongest soldiers can't be in two places at once. It might be smart to mix them in with less experienced fighters." These words have merit. Oh my god. Save the Great Hall and the homes, the Great Hall and the market, homes in the market. What's the benefit of saving the Great Hall? We don't know who's in the Great Hall. Let's try to save the homes in the market. Save the families and supplies, you shout, and others join your charge. So is this gonna be more difficult? Alright, I'll take you out. So who are we taking? He's the one that can move through bodies, right? Yeah, he can easily pass through them. Alright, we got 3 archers. We should at least use one, I guess. can promote Ivor. Well, I think everybody's up for promotion at this point. Well, Modern isn't, but two talents. Okay. $15. Some more willpower, maybe. Huh, we can only get more willpower on Hacken. Alright. Let's get to it. Oh, there's two more over there. I was thinking only 4. Okay, this is easy, but holy shit, there's a lot more. Okay. What are you doing here? These people here. Go inside. Get inside your house. And these people are just watching. Alright, so fight to protect the people of Lundar? No shit. Not what I wanted. What? Damn it, I thought it would die. Alright, let's not mess this up. We need 11, okay. 4, 5, so she should be able to hit this gun. For 9, there we go. Let's just kill this one. Oh my god, they put that mogre. Only 8 renowned? What? Come on now. Oh, and the second team has to go. Whoops. Oh my god, this is gonna be interesting. Tricky. Um, can promote, so maybe we should. I don't really know if I want to promote you. Two archers. Well, this will be interesting. Trinkets. Plus 20 crit. No, that's not good enough. We don't have anybody with 6. Um, crit chance. No. 2 will at rest. 2 strength. Crit chance. Yeah, but that's useless for us right now. Alright, I'm gonna have to do it with this group. Interesting. Two ladies. Not sure how we're gonna do this. Can move to there. So if we move here, then we at least counter this one. Let's remove some of your armor. Okay. So I think we're gonna put ourselves over here. They can't get to me except that one. So we're just passing. Trigby. Whoa, holy shit, dude, you can move a lot. Okay. And now we should think about... So what is this knockback going to do? Leads on moving. The alternative is that we attack for 7. That does sound good. That's probably better than Impale, but... I want to see what Impale does. Oh, he didn't move. That's not good. 2, 4, 5... But she can shoot from further away, right? Bird of prey. Normal attack is 5. So we could just... Bird of prey is 7. Oh, is that going to hit everybody? No, it's not, right? Slag and burn, trap an area, laying down coals which do 1 strength damage. In a 5 tile area, leaving 2 coal. sure where I should be putting the coals in. Two, four, one. So I need to put it over here, or 4. That's pretty useless. He couldn't do much about his armor though. If I move here, then Eric is... I don't think Eric can... Oh, he can move that far, okay. So, you got some armor removed. Oh, 5 break? Really? Wait, Egypt, okay. Hold on, because we can use the ladies to shoot this one maybe. So let's focus on this one. And break some armor. Hail or attack 7. Well, it doesn't matter if we can't kill him, then it really doesn't really matter, right? Then we're better off just removing some armor or doing impale. Oh, she's just out of reach. Ain't that convenient. Don't understand why we don't get puncture on this one now. What can we do? hit. Call bear, what the hell? Why didn't you tell me about that, Eric? Can kill this one. What you did here, the old man says, but his voice cracks. He suddenly smiles. Everyone that matters is alive, and there's plenty to feed them too. I can't thank you enough, but I bet the merchants will make a deal with you. Ivor and Hack can find you. Both look as tired as you feel. I'm not sure how so many of us made it through that. I never expected to see Horseborn in my life, let alone fight them. And the dredge seemed desperate. Fighting like us, you mean? Like they've got nothing left to lose. I wasn't worried. With the great Ingvar on our side, how could we fail? Ivor looks at you and grumbles. That name was a lifetime ago for Ivor. Let it go. Face it, Ivor, you're a legend. Face it, Ivor, you're a legend. Oh, and what are you? See how you enjoy it when you get to Arbrang. Let me know how you feel when others act like idiots just to be near you, Sunder Slayer. You won't be able to relieve yourself without it being an act of the gods. That's disgusting, Ivor. I agree, and I'm comfortable. It's supposed to be a private moment. Hakan laughs at the face you make. Well, I doubt anyone in the capital even knows what happened in Borsgard. Juno walks up to your group unexpectedly. Word has a way of traveling faster than any of us. Don't be surprised if the capital knows you're coming. Which reminds me, we should be figuring out what we're doing next. I agree. Unfortunately, all this fighting took a serious toll on the caravan. Lundar, or what's left of it, is defensible, but and will allow everyone some greatly needed rest. I won't argue with that, Valka, on that front. And I'm in no hurry to enter the old wood. I've heard strange things about that place. I'm sure it will be fine. You watch the Valka as everyone moves on. She looks less confident than you've ever seen her before. Alright, chapter 2. Where a foe may lurk. Oh, we're going back to a bulwark? Is in Vindal. Straight to the far depths with this unending snowstorm. Wait, did you hear that? Probably that paunch of yours rumbling again. Ambush! This is not looking good. What do we do? Do we retreat? Axe Storm. Oh, we have to be further away for that. Damn. Let's get you out of there. Thank you very much. Most welcome surprise. Surprise! Bulwark again. Oh, we can't kill this guy? Shitting me, right? Crap. What's her ability actually? Champion. So the question is, can the Axeman kill him off? Maybe not. Alright, stabby stabby. Can't attack that one. Where is he? Oh, he's right in front of us. How is that one still alive? What are we being attacked by? Oh, this one. Oh man, we can't kill him. Even with... Fuck. That sucks. So how far does the axe storm reach? Pretty far it seems. 5 as well. Okay. Let's do this. He actually managed to kill something. Aww. Huh? Really? Okay. Your loss! Holy shit, dude, this is perfect. Huh? Did I use the wrong thing? Probably. Probably used the wrong thing. Oh, I can't use the axe from here. Fuck. Dude, you're so useless. Wow. I hit Sigibjorn pretty badly, it seems. Alright, bulwark. Finish it, dude. You grab a raven running by you. I want every one of our fighters ready to move. Now! Set a post inside these gates for them to wait for me. The fighter nods and takes off to find everyone. Where's that Fawn Valka? Ilyax pulling that cart, we're leaving. Maybe up on the wall. The Fawn Valka is here. Valka Zephyr, I never heard you speak like that. The silent appearance of the two menders surprises you. You were outside the walls. What did you see? Dredge scouts. I'll wager my axe there's an army of them coming this way. The young mender's eyes go wide as he stares at Claw and Fang. And if that's true, they'll level this place. The storm must have hidden their approach, or kept them at bay. But why are they here? Why now? I don't care, we're heading for the mountains. But the ravens could take on all these dredge, especially with the Valka's help. Like that time in River Rake when you helped Valka Fjorden. Oh, I'd forgotten about that. Nico's eyes light up. It was you, Fjorden, and a handful of ravens tracking down the bandit who called himself Drawer of Dengler. The river, a war horn blares across the town. The army of dread you suspected is real. Nichols, find Gudmundur. Have his guards try to calm the people, but bring him to meet us at the barn with the cart. The young mender follows orders without question. Not a bad quality. That cart is none of your business. I disagree. A dead Valka gives you a cart to hide in the deepest recess of a river, and suddenly an army of dredge appears? If you haven't already tried, I doubt you'd be able to open the cart. If it's woven shut, as I suspect, I'm the only one here who can open it. Who told you Juno's not dead? We were just traveling with her. Let me tell you something that compromises my position as a Valka. The Juna who I knew, who the entire council knew, was put to death by us, the council. You killed one of your own? It's very rare sentence preserved only for the worst offenses. Altering people's minds, their thoughts, is one such offense. Volker gets quiet and looks at you. Say nothing. Zephyr notices the silent exchange, but does not question you. Regardless, Juno was put to death and Ivan was imprisoned. In his grief, he escaped and stole away with Juno's body, but for what purpose is anyone's guess. So no, you will not be paid by the council for a job issued by a Valka whose life we ended. Your irritation is rising, but another warn horn sounds. 2 horns means a large force approaches. Collect what you need and hurry to the barn. It's time we discover why you're really here. The last dredge falls and you pause, taking heavy breaths. The snow is finally abating. The storm is moving south. Let's get inside the gates, you say. Alright, let's stop here. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.